All right, we're live for the daytime stream. What's up, guys? How's it going? Hey, let's test out this app. See what it looks like in the horizontal mode for the chat. Let's see how this works. Aha, horizontal mode still has the old chat system. I like that. All right, BGS return, everybody. BGS group submission return. Okay, and what else should the title say? Anything else? Let me go ahead and say that. Live card shop. Got some black labels here, obviously. I don't think those are mine. I'm not sure if they're mine. Let me save on this. By the way, so Fusion Art sold out. Did I remove that from the website? Let me go ahead and grab this. Copy that. A little horizontal stream for the daytime. I'm actually a little tempted to do horizontal streams in the daytime and vertical streams at nighttime. Is that a black label Reshiram? Yes, sir. Somebody did very good. They got a black label Reshiram. Okay, let me pin this. Pin message. Okay, the message is pinned. Let me close it now. Very good. Let me close off these PSA things. Okay, we got our shipping thing is reset. That's good. Close this as well. Let me open. Okay, so this is good here. Let me jump over here. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Whew, we're going, man. The week's going. It's another week. More Pokemon cards. We're going live for Tuesday day. Okay, that's the Tuesday daytime stream. Lovely. And there we have it. Okay. Howdy ho, friends. I did not like how the format was for a moment there. Yo Cody. Hey, Mr. I'd sent an email. Not sure if you got it. Gabriel Gallegos. Here it is, shipping. I noticed the slab I won last night was put to the side when you went to place my hits in my shipping bag. I just wonder if the slab is shipped as well. Yes, it is. You must be a little bit new to the shipping. The way it works, your slab is not kept in your bag. They're kept in separate places, and then they're reassembled. They're put back together during the shipping. So during the shipping phase, it's all brought back together. We can all live together. Here's, oh, okay, so I have a place to be on the 18th, huh? Okay, that's good. Okay. This is trash, this is trash, this is trash. Just cleaning up a little bit of trash. This is trash. And, I gotta get that saying out of my head. That's a quote from The Walking Dead. We can all just live together. Carl, let me hit refresh over here. As long as you put your name on the back of the slab, you're all good. Another day down, another day seeing people with phantasmal flames, even though it isn't out. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I don't really think about it, to be honest. I don't think about it. It's kind of like video games. With the video games, some people somehow they get the DLC early, or they get a leak or something like that, and it kind of spoils it a little bit because you're all supposed to enjoy it on the release day. And so, people are always trying to get things earlier. It gives them a financial advantage. It gives them more views on YouTube, so that there's a YouTube incentive. Yeah, it makes an uneven playing field. Somebody has some friend who has some closer connection to the product distribution than others, so they get it early, and so they don't wait for the launch. They just immediately go live. If that really bothers you, go send, I don't know, Pokemon a letter or something. I don't know. How do you stop something like that? It's like the same problem as scalping. How do you really stop scalping? Well, I mean, you could actually get enough people together to make a big enough stink to actually get it fixed, to get it changed. But, that's hard to do, but it's possible. And for me, I don't really worry about it personally. Let's see. Wow, so we are probably going to receive these items on Wednesday. Phantasmal Flames, probably going to be here on Wednesday. I can see it's in Kansas right now. And what does it say? Does it say, there it is, arriving by Wednesday. So it updated again. It is saying arriving by Wednesday. So we'll have our Phantasmal Flames on Wednesday. I'm betting it happens. And so that's tomorrow, and it's going to be pricey, so... Yeah, it's going to be pricey. I think we priced it at $11 a pack or something, didn't we? What did we price it at? You can pre-order it if you want, and that will allow me to buy more of it. So Phantasmal Flames, yes, it's at $11 per pack. That is the pre-order price. We are getting booster boxes of it. So that is 36 times 11. That's going to be $396. The same price as a box of Team Rocket. So you can pre-order a box for the live stream if you want to have fun over here. We do give you the bonus of pulling spots in the bounty break and the bragging rights. If your card gets pulled, you'll be the one in the clip. So if you pull that Charizard, you'll be the one in the clip. So there's some bragging rights, there's bounties, you know, it's a little bit of fun. Obviously, the other reason you do it is just because you like me. That's it. You just like me and you go, I want TCC to make some money today. That's it. Because you know, you could probably just get it cheaper if you go to like Walmart, or if you can get it from a GameStop pre-order, or even if you can get it cheaper on eBay or something. But I understand that too, and appreciate all of your support, by the way, guys. Some of the stuff we offer is very unique and you can't buy it online. Like our breaks are very unique. All right, so this BGS return, let's crack into it. We're here for the Tuesday daytime stream. We're heading over to BGS. Okay, let's read it. We got, it looks like, let me go into BGS and see how many submissions we have left with them. We're going to go to my orders. I think there's a September submission they still have. Okay, yes. So there's so the one, it looks like we have two of them with them, actually. Yeah. So the one that just came back, which one is this? Gotta make sure I got the right one. Let's see. What's unique about this? Noctis, Prince of Lucis. There's a White Flare, Reshiram. Let me click on this one that says shipped. Reshiram. Okay, so this one does have the Japanese White Flare Reshiram in it. And let's see if I can find Lucis in this. Lucis. All right, yes. So this is the Lucis order. Good. I know what order this is now. Okay. So then what's this one? Is this one just mine? Nintendo Mario Retro Art playing card, Yoshi. This one looks like it might just be mine. The next one, not this one, but the next one. I don't even remember submitting this. God damn, dude. And then there's one that says received but not invoiced. That's so strange. Just looking at them all. And so this one was submitted in the month 8. 8 is September, right? Is that right? I think that's September. October is 9. September is 8. October is 9. November is 10. So that's correct. So that's a September submission. And this one before it was a July submission. Interesting. And then let's take a look over this. Let's see. BGS submission. Team Rocket, Mewtwo, Marcus, Portgas, Divine, Wanted, Portgas, carrying. No, that can't be right. BGS submission. Steven Gonzalez, Black, White, Reshiram, Umbreon, Master Ball, Nikkei Drill, and Tube. Let me look up, let me see if the Master Ball Umbreon's in here. I'm trying to figure out whose thing that is, because I'm pretty sure that's not my Reshiram. It is? I don't remember pulling a Reshiram. All right, let's see. Umbreon. Yeah, this is a Master Ball Umbreon in here. And right after that, you have a Reshiram EX BWR. Let me see. And before that would be a Bikini Girl and Tube. NHCC Bikini Girl. Let me look that up. Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. So let me look this up and see if we can find the girl in the tube. It's actually hard to track some submissions to know whose stuff is what. So I got to find like key items in the submission. Ah, there she is. All right. Yes, this is the returning stuff that belongs to you guys. So the Reshiram's not mine. Looks like the Reshiram belongs to Steven Gonzalez. Ah, Steven and Janice. Congratulations, guys. So this should be Steven and Janice's Black Label Reshiram. Looks pretty cool, huh? And then this is NHCC's Master Ball Umbreon. And the number on it is 09. Yep, 0609. That's his. And this is the Nikkei Bikini Girl in tube, 023, right? Yep, 023. Yep, that's this submission. So now I can go gather this data. Okay, we're going to hit copy. And we're going to go to the returns channel. And we're going to say, add here, this BGS submission is back. So there's one more BGS submission after this one that needs to come back then. That's what's going on. So we don't have a lot of BGS submissions out. It's not as popular. BGS is not as popular as tag and PSA. Probably because it's so hard to get a good grade with BGS. But yes, we did good here. Look at this, man. We got a black label for somebody. I'm pretty proud of that. Is Steven here? Steven Gonzalez. That is a black label Reshiram. Wow. I love that this comes in a sleeve already. They just do a nice cheap little sleeve, huh? So, but we're going to put his in a double sleeve because it's a black label card. It's really nice. Happy Tuesday. That's pretty good, man. I don't know what this will end up being worth, but it's probably worth like, I don't know. I really don't know. Black labels can go for obscene amounts of money. Could be worth $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that. I really don't know. Here you go. BGS turnaround's gotten a little bit faster. Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. This is from September, dude. There you go, Mr. Steven. All yours. Wow. So he opened this with me, and then he graded with this with me, and now it's a black label. Pretty good. It shows you what we're capable of doing over here. We're capable of getting all that done right here in the live stream. Now, these will be NHCC. He did get a pristine on his girl card, and then a 9.5 on the Umbreon. It's okay. Not as good as a PSA 10, because people honestly prefer PSA 10 over BGS 9.5, but BGS 9.5s are pretty good. The majority of the time they convert into PSA 10s is the truth. Okay, people like to say a 9.5 is worth the same as a PSA 10. Okay, we got a bunch of slabs sitting here. We got to put them somewhere. They're blocking the screen. We can't have that. Oh my God, there's no room anywhere. I'm so completely 100% out of room. Let's put them here for the moment. That's crazy, dude. I am so completely out of room. Now, I guess that makes this mine. So I have a Noctis Prince of Lucis. Who the heck is that? Is he a main character from Final Fantasy? That's a magic card, by the way. So I have a black label magic card, and that's pretty cool. Okay. I always look at the black labels a little hard because I wonder if I find a flaw in it. Oh, another black label. So we got a black label Garchomp too for 25th anniversary. That's nice. So we got 2 black labels there. So this submission a little better than usual. We usually don't get black labels. Bunch of 9.5s. These all got to sell. When a 9.5 is expensive enough, I crack it. I don't sell it. Oh, this is really nice. Look at that. Look at that melodic pristine. Wow. Let's see. This guy got a 9. That sucks. Here's a 9.5. Oh, Tifa got a pristine 10, huh? That's nice. Look at that. I kind of remember this. This came out of... So I opened a whole box of... I remember this. I opened a whole box of Final Fantasy for myself, and that was mega expensive. It was like over $1,000. It was like a $1,300 box. So I kind of needed this. I kind of got what I needed here. I got this pristine Tifa, whatever she sells for, and I got this black label Noctis, maybe a couple $100, I don't know. Wow, look at that Tifa. I remember these pulls. And then we got this Aerith as well. She's okay. And then this is a bit of a bummer. So I was hoping for a better grade on this. These are all just okay as well. Okay, so there we have it. We've got more cards that are going to come up for sale. It all has to sell because I have to make my money back on them in order to get the next round out. Where am I going to put this? So now we've got some lovely BGS slabs. We're due for another BGS submission if you guys want to send something in. I feel like the Japanese cards tend to have a little bit of a better chance at the pristine 10, or the black label 10 I've noticed. Okay, we got these beautiful things. Gold is back on the menu. You guys remember at the beginning of the year, I made a big amount of noise over gold, and I hoped you guys buy gold at the beginning of the year. See, I bought like 2 rounds of these pamps and sold through almost the entirety of both rounds. And now I bought a fresh round of pamps, and this is just one of a couple that remains over here. But I would be happy to help you guys acquire more gold. Gold has gone up in price by 50% this year. It's a subject that's weighing in on my mind. Usually it's a very negative thing when gold goes way up. These are little gold bars from Switzerland, by the way. They're Swiss gold bars. Pretty cool, huh? I want to say that Tifa's like 70 to 100. That search foil Tifa goes for $78 raw. Nice. Hopefully it goes for a couple hundred as a pristine 10. But here's gold. We're selling it $190 per gram. You can actually trade for it as well. And although I cannot place this into a break, you can enter a break, and if you pull the hit, say, hey, trade me the hit for gold. So in a way, you kind of can get gold out of a hit. Same with silver here, if you prefer the silver. This is a collectible silver coin, and I've got a couple of these, and it just sold for around this price on eBay. Just sold for that much. So there you have it. So let's get these kind of spread out a bit. Look, this was a giveaway as well. Looks like we didn't complete this one. Set that over there. I tend to do that, don't I? Okay. We got this guy. He's got to do something with this guy. So we're in a horizontal mode today. You guys like horizontal? I like horizontals. Horizontal's fun. Take a second and hit that like button, guys. I can see we're at 61 viewers and only 16 likes. That's not a good ratio. Let me go ahead and grab this Espeon, put it in the front. We just priced him, huh? Here's this beautiful muck. Here's this pack split. The pack split, by the way, is about, it's not halfway done. It's pretty close to halfway done. Here's a nice Slowpoke, and there's our gold on the left side. Good. I'd like to buy that Black Label Celebrations Garchomp if you do sell it. Well, yeah, everyone wants a Black Label, but we got to pick some nasty price for it. All right. Put this here. We might turn it into a break. Black Label break sounds like a lot of fun. Let's begin. We have an order from Michael Pettiford back at 9 a.m. So that's a pre-order. And then we also have an order in the PayPals, and it's going to say 11 minutes ago. Let's see. So we're going to start with Michael Pettiford then. Michael Pettiford, click. He wants 4 packs of Topps Chrome Metazoo. I might have that, right? We might actually have that because we have no sealed boxes left. But did we have a couple packs left? Was that it? So I don't have 4 of them. I just have these 2 right here. So Michael, you have $2 left over, $4 left over. Okay, so those are the last 2. They're all yours. And this is done now. There is a lot of the Black Label of that Tifa that sold. How strange, but a BGS 10 Tifa sells for $200 to $250. Nice. Mister, I have 5 orders. Yes, so you have $4 left over. I only had the 2 packs. Those are now sold out. Now, you also want 1 Hello Kitty Metazoo, 1 Japanese EB3. Okay, here's a Metazoo. And an EB3. Nobody has pulled the manga out of the EB3s. I'd love to see that get pulled. I guess we're on the hunt. Break for $400. Here's Michael Pettiford, who says he wants a box of Topps Chrome Metazoo. Well, that could be a problem because we don't have any Topps Chrome Metazoo. We sold out. Sorry about that, Michael. I thought I told you that. Pettiford. You have a $44 credit, Mr. Michael. So there's no more Topps Chrome Metazoo. It's all sold out. And then you also have an order for Japanese EB9. EB9. He must mean OP9. There's OP11. What is... OP9 is that little black box. Where do I find that? It's been a while. It's been a while since anyone ordered that. There it is. Okay, here's the OP9. Okay, there we are. Hey, what's up, guys? There's a lot of Black Label. I already read that. Okay, cool. It says here I sold some Solana. I sold some Solana, guys, but not before the Solana dipped in price. Doesn't that suck? It went down by 4%, and then I sold. So the payments I received in Solana, I actually lost 4% on the total value of that item. right? So let's say I sell a $300 item and only $40 of that is profit, but then the whole thing goes down by 4%. You've lost almost all the profit, not all of it, but that's because of how 4% of the entire $300 works. So, but you lose a pretty significant chunk of the profit, even when 300 goes down by 4%. So that's the problem with crypto, man. Crypto, not a very good form of payment. People love it though, so I accept it. But man, it is pretty tough when that happens. It seems to happen more often than not. Isn't that crazy? So I don't usually open up the crypto app and, oh, your crypto went way up. And it's almost always that it went down. And I think that's because when people feel that the market is high, they buy it. And then voila, the market dips a little bit. So here's Slide Rock Bolter. Ooh. Ghost Train. Mister, I have one more order, says Michael Pettiford. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay. No, you don't. I don't see it. Did you just send it? Is that what's going on? Are you trying to spend this? So maybe it layered. Oh, here goes. It layered this one. So you sent for a box of Chrometizu and a box of Chrometizu. So you tried to buy 2 boxes of Chrometizu. Man, I really appreciate it, Mr. Michael. You're very nice to me. So you have $84. There we go. So in this case, there are no more boxes of Metazu. So now you have $84 of store credit. And it's funny, it actually put those 2 emails together. Maybe Google has this system where it determines that your email's so similar to the last one that it actually puts them together into one email chain. I think that's happened to us a lot. When 2 orders are too similar, it keeps them in a single email chain. There we go. All right, so no numbered in there. Let's check here for a manga. No manga. Let's check here for a manga. No manga. Let's check this Hello Kitty order. Meow. Oh, lovely Kuromi here. Move the zoo. Yes. Metazu sold out. What you can get is more of the Hello Kitty Metazu. There's Metazu base set. There's also, I don't know if you've considered it, but there's also Kickstarter Metazu. And you have a chance to pull. I'm surprised that the base set doesn't get open more often. Not the base set, the Kickstarter. I'm surprised that one doesn't get open more often because it contains a chance for the Kickstarter Mothman. And that is sort of like the most expensive Metazu card out there. He's like a $600 card. And so it's a reasonable price and a chance for a pretty serious pull in there. But that one doesn't get chosen as often. Can I use my money to send in Babe Blue Ox 5 out of 5 to BGS? Yes. Question is, where were we hiding that card? Where do we currently store it? We're having a problem these days. The table's too full. I don't know what this music is, but it sounds super trippy. I might have to change it. Turn this down a little bit. I wish we had more space for all your guys' stuff, but the space usually reserved for overflow boxes, like, personal overflow boxes, that is actually full. That is actually full. All right, give me a second here. We have no more space for personal boxes. We didn't put your Babe Blue Ox in a separate bag, did we? Let's see. Boy, it's hot in here, dude. It's so freaking hot in here. Ever since we started running the heat. We're running the heat. Oh, man, I got no clue where it is, Michael. Michael, you got too much stuff. Like, it's not a good situation. Let's see. We got 1. We got 2. And those are just laying about. And I swear there's a 3rd one somewhere. NHCC has one just laying around. Brett Love has one just laying around. Overflow is a good problem to have. Not in this case. These packs don't cost anything, and they've created massive overflow. Let's see. It's a natural thing that occurs, though, but I need to take like a day off of streaming, and that will allow me to reorganize. Could it be in here? Let's see. This might be it. No, that's not it. You have this cryptid camera one. It's out of 99, by the way. So there's that. That's cool. That's why you guys ship out sometimes. Overflow is a good problem. I think I have a hits bag. I think you have a hits bag. I think I've seen it actually. And that's what I was looking for. Okay. Let me set this here. Let me set this here. Let me remove my iPhone from the table. It should have been on this side of the table. But you can't see anything because Hathim's got this gigantic bag. There we go. And there it is. And it's not even in a box where it belongs. It's in a temporary box. It's in the end box. There we go. All right, and we'll put this back over here, and we'll put this back over here. That's not good. Let's grab this. Okay. It's because everyone at the same time wants to keep their stuff over here. That's the sewer alligator. Pretty cool. Here's the Babe the Blue Ox out of 5. Yeah, that's cool, man. Don't blame me for wanting to grade that one. This one's out of 25. Bigfoot's out of 99. Yeah, I'll send the Babe the Blue Ox in. He's cool. Somebody pulled a Babe the Blue Ox reverse foil out of the Kickstarter set. It was Matthew Hill. I'm trying to remember his name. Mahill? His name might be Mahill. I can't remember. And he was saying that the Babe the Blue Ox character is a popular one. I didn't know that. So I'm still learning things about MetaZoo. For MetaZoo, my intention is to sell through the current product and then restock only on Kickstarter for now until I can assess the market. But I like the Kickstarter set a lot. So I've got plenty of the Kickstarter set, and if that runs low, I'm just going to get more of the Kickstarter set. There we go. My Reshi came back, Black Label. Hell yeah. You're lucky you sent it to BGS instead of to PSA, aren't you? Think about that for a second. I mean, the power of getting the Black Label back, basically it like quadruples or quintuples the value of the card. There it is. Pretty good. Look at that, everybody. I'm so happy. I know, I'd be happy too, man. Yeah, that's a Black Label Reshiram. Damn. Very, very cool. Okay. I could even probably offer you store credit if you ever wanted to sell it. We could all just stick together. So this is going to say Michael Pettiford. Thank you, Michael. And you said send a PSA, right? Okay. Oh, to BGS. Haha, got it. To BGS. Okay. B. There it is. Okay. Good luck on your grade. Tossing this in here. One sold for $4,500 in August. Oof. Maybe that would be a lot of store credit. Yeah, it's an impressive thing. It's hard enough to pull it, and then for it to get Black Label too is super rare. So, how do you like that, Janice? You probably spent a lot of money over here over time, and it just took one good grade to make back a lot of that value. And that's kind of the trick to Pokemon card opening is you can go pretty deep, but if you get the right thing and it gets a good grade, it can be a pretty heavy flip. Kind of the same thing with the breaks too. It's sort of like you can miss a lot of breaks, maybe like 10, and then the 11th one is for a $600 card or some crazy thing. So you never know what happens. However, don't let that go to your head. Keep in mind, plenty of people do just kind of lose money opening packs. That's more normal for that to happen. Tossing this over here. Don't want you to get overly excited. But yeah, I'm happy to see that. Somebody does inevitably pull the thing, you know? Just one card in our Sephiroth. We got 2. Did your Sephiroth get Black Label? PSA 10 is only around 500. Yeah, man, those Black Label prices. Here's that gram of gold, guys. Almost 10 times in price. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here's Squirtle. Here's Hello Kitty. Here's the Mega Gengar break. Here's Wolverine. And here's this girl who's queefing into the microphone or something. If you wait 50 years, you'll never lose money on the packs you open, huh? Yeah, I think that's also true, but that takes a lot of patience. People are like, I don't know. Oh man, a gram of gold. We're all into gold and silver. We were into gold and silver at the beginning of the year when Donald Trump said he was going to start doing tariffs, and that made me very uncomfortable. I don't know if I express that very often, but I have very mixed feelings about him as a president. He his idea of tariffing everyone could work if both countries actually agree to remove tariffs. No one should be tariffing each other. So that was my hope for the tariff situation, was that it wouldn't last very long and both countries would reduce tariffs to zero. And then I'm not a fan of his shutting down of the H-1B visas. I think it was probably an abused program, but that doesn't mean it's a bad idea in theory. And now he's floating the idea of just giving everyone $2,000 of cash. And it's like, bro, that's socialism. That's like, here, let's tax everybody and then just give you cash. Like, why tax people then? Just stop the taxes. You know, just reduce the taxes. You don't need to do that. So it's redistributionist, and I'm very uncomfortable and feel like it's going to be hyperinflation. So we're back on the gold. Gold's back, baby. I'm advertising it again. I'm saying, hey, maybe you can get a little gold if you want. If you get a slab back from a of course, I'm not going to stop Pokemon. Pokemon's my main investment, and I'm just going to be grinding that hard. I'm not slowing down there at all. But yeah, I mean, a little bit of gold here doesn't hurt. You can put these in the slab away and pay them down. Same with this cool silver coin. This is actually a collectible silver coin. That's from a really popular UK set called the Queen's Beasts. It's a really cool, so it's a British coin. Super cool coin, graded MS69. And then this is just a very cheap, small piece of gold. You can see how small it is, like a pebble. And that's a 1 gram gold bar from Switzerland. I acquired these gold bars from only certified gold dealers. So that is how I source my gold, straight from gold dealers. And then you guys are offered an ability to either trade for those or buy them outright or put them in a slab away. And I actually help people get a lot of gold. Let me show you. I used to have 24 gold grams, and we are down to just 5. So I used to have 24 of these, and that must mean I sold 19 gold grams. I sold 19 gold grams. And now people I know have gold. So, and gold went up a ton. So we actually helped people acquire it. The other thing we helped people with, I used to sell these. I think I'm just going to hold these as my own gold now. So these are some gold coins, quarter ounces, 1/10 of an ounce. I think this one is 1/10 of an ounce. These are quarter ounces. That's a half ounce. So I'm probably just going to hold on to these. If you combine this right here, this is a full 1 ounce of gold. And because 2 quarters make a half, and this is a half. So I got a 1 full ounce of gold here, and my specialty coin, the Queen's Beast collector coin. Although, again, that one will sell way over the value of a regular gold coin. I think I last saw the Queen's Beast collector coin sold for like $8,000 last. It was really wild. He brought up stimulus checks like 5 months ago. Yeah. People were talking about a Doge check. So they're frothing at the mouth to give money out to people. It's called wealth redistribution, and it doesn't work. And they want to do it because to me, it's buying votes is what it is. Let's see. Gold, Queens. No, let's call it the completer coin. Completer coin. Let me see if I can find this coin. It's called the Queen's Beasts Completer. There we go. And sort by highest price, if there's one at all. I don't see one sold. Let's try removing the grading status. Okay. So some ungraded ones sold recently for around 5,000-ish. But we actually have a graded one. Looks like there hasn't been a sale of a graded one in a while. Wonder if I could list mine for like $10,000 and it would sell. Here we are. Those gold coins aren't for slab away, question mark, question mark, question mark. No, not the gold coins, just the grams. Do you have plenty of graded silver coins? I have a lot of these. The Queen's Beast completer coin is kind of a pricier collectible coin, and I've just held on to them, and they've done well. But I don't have much else. We only have a couple other coins, and they're all kind of, there's a premium on all of them because they're graded. So it's not like raw silver bullion. I'm not a raw coin dealer. And so we don't have a broad variety of things. But like these guys here, not this, that guy. I mean, he could be for sale. Here's one of these guys. I think we lowered the price on that, though. That's the red dragon. I was really just collecting silver because I like these. I actually graded these myself. Ooh, this one's a 68. Nice. So the 68 could probably be sold cheaper than the 69. Put this up here. Yeah, so the price of silver has jumped a lot, too. Not just the price of gold. Yep. It means people are afraid. People are afraid that, and not just that, but I think people, they want to diversify. People actually just like collecting coins. That's also a reason for them to go up in price. People just like it. It's like Pokemon cards. Pokemon's clearly not a precious... Dude, check that thing out, man. Here's this Year of the Dragon. So we're doing 95 on this Year of the Dragon now. And this is 420. She's a cool coin. And you could put that in the slab away. We're doing 250 on this Icebreaker, 220 on PF70 Ultra Cameo SpongeBob. Here's a Year of the Dragon Yellow. And here is a cheaper Year of the Dragon. This one's just cheaper for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, because it was given to Blake. This was probably put into the Poke Shuffles. He probably pulled it and then sold it back to me. So that's probably what happened. Year of the Dragon's nice. Save me for myself. I love gold. I saw you an order on PayPal 20 minutes ago. Do you have the Phantasma Flames in stock yet? Not yet, but we are getting very close. I believe I receive it tomorrow. So you can pre-order Phantasmal Flames tonight in order to make sure you get some tomorrow, because I think there's only going to be one case. And then we wait for more cases to arrive after that. So we took care of our friend Michael Pettifor. The next order is, let's do them. Let's make sure we do them by oldest first. We will make sure people don't wait too long. So Mr. Jonas sent at 5:10, whereas Mr. Pat sent at 11 a.m. All right, so Pat is next. He says 10 live customs. Oh, yeah, Pat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh no, 9, 10. Imagine you had not hit whatever that last thing was. That would have been terrible, dude. All right. Little butt-free Torah. Okay. And Dark Rye Hidden Fates 10. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. Okay, let's go grab that Dark Rye. You pulled the Gengar because I was experimenting with the idea of putting in hits into the packs. Here it is. We got Dark Rye 10. That's solid. And you've got butt-free Tora Karuta. That's one of the better Tora Karutas in my opinion. I like that one. All right. Don't they get a free one since they bought 10? Live customs? No, we don't have that. We don't have that rule for the live customs. Although it's an interesting proposition. I don't know. That's a scary proposition as well. I mean, if it made people happy, I suppose I could do it. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful, man. How much is it to play that? Are you talking about what they just opened? That's called the, those are called live custom booster packs. They're called live because we open them live, meaning that we don't wait for like a list of booster packs to sell out. We just open it immediately. It's very snipeable. You might get sniped if you try to buy them. So like, let's say you buy 2 of them and they're cold. Well, someone else will know that the box maybe has better odds in it now. So they'll buy more and you might miss out on the hit, especially if you get back in line for them. You're like, okay, the box is hotter. I'm going to buy more. Well, someone else might come in and buy them before you, and that's how they snipe you. So be careful in there. That's called the live custom booster packs. Those are $20 per pack. They're opened in a row. So here they are. These are $20 each. We've been hosting this for over 5 years, I think. These are one of the oldest custom boosters we ever created. We've been hosting this for like 5 years, a very popular item. And you just kind of open them up and hope you pull a slab. But, you know, a slab might show up every 5 booster packs. And again, they're just open in a row like this. So they're pretty predictable, except for on very busy days. They get really unpredictable on busy days. Then over here, this is called the Poke Shuffle. It's also kind of a custom booster, but what it really is a randomly pulled card. Here they are. These cards cost $5 each. So you pull a Pokemon card. And if you get lucky and pull one with writing on it, you get something a little better. So you get a slab, actually, if you pull one with writing on it. The reason these are so popular is because every time you order, they get shuffled. And this means you can't be sniped. It's unsnipeable. It's not really, it's not that snipeable. Like, sometimes people suspect the box is a little hotter or a little colder, but that's it. The fact that it's always shuffled means you always have a shot. Even in a cold box, you can pull a hot one. And even in a hot box, you can still pull cold ones. So Poke Shuffles, they got to be the most popular thing. I mean, they just sell constantly. People love those. The rule with the live shuffles, if you buy 10, you get one free. How many spots are left in the Rocket Split? Yeah, let's take a quick count on the Rocket Split. It's been a little while. I think that Pat Gibbs felt something was coming up, so he went deep on that, and he got it. Okay, Rocket Split has 3 spots. Oh, only 3. I thought it was more than that. Okay, so Rocket Split is 3 deep. We need a total of 8 more people. Read Mike Hale. Michael, can I use the rest of my store credit in 25 Minizu cards and 1 Japanese? EB3. I'm going to service that, guys. He did place an order before all you guys. So let me service this first. Here's the EB3 for Michael Pettiford. Here you go, Michael. Okay. Tossing this. Congratulations, Mr. Patrick. You kind of shot way past it, but you didn't do bad because you picked up the Butterfree Toro Karuta, and there was only 1 cold pack behind it. So I think you did overall pretty good. There it is. Now you want me to grade the orange hits, basically. So we got the Sewer Alligator and the Sinkhole Sam, and then we've got this Bigfoot. You want to just choose one? I'll go ahead and take care of it. I don't mind. What do you like better, Sewer Alligator or Sinkhole Sam? I don't know which one's more valuable. One of them. All right, let's do the Sewer Alligator. He's got pizza in his mouth. I like pizza. Okay, how's that for reasoning? There we go. Okay. The way I grab that plastic, huh? My nails. That's what I do. I grab it with my nails, the plastic. Like a hook. BGS it is. Okay, off to BGS. Michael Pettiford. Good. And this is going to say B for BGS. Thank you. Getting pretty close to a BGS submission as it is. All right, there's a Winnie the Pooh that needs to come down. Here's a Raikou. Here's a Dragapult. Here's a Alakazam. And here is a... Oh my God, dude. Ugh. These stupid boxes, man. It's so annoying. All right. You know what it is. It's not the boxes. It's that the slabs are pushed back too far. I hate it when they tip over like that. Obviously, it doesn't hurt the slabs. It's just a nuisance. It's this one on the last row number 5. It's the one that always tips. You got to pull it forward like that or else it tips. Okay, Alakazam. There we go. And Diglett. I don't know why that is. I wonder why that. What's the physics behind it that causes it to fall over? It's like the box needs to be pulled forward or something. Okay. I just realized this is a horizontal stream. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Lots of room on the screen. Wow, that was a $200 by our friend, Mr. Pat Gibbs. The next order is now from... let's see. Oh, these got mixed. Put this over here. So the next order is from Jonas Gordon. 1 times 29 Top Star Wars and 1 times 11 Phantom Pokemon English. Now that's going to be a pre-order on the Phantasmal Flames because it doesn't arrive till tomorrow, okay? Jonas Gordon. Okay. Boop. There you have it. So you got $11. That's for Phantasmal Flames. Tomorrow, I believe it arrives on Wednesday. And then 1 Top Star Wars. Let's grab that. So I got some BGS slabs to price now, huh? I also ran into another abandoned slab. So I got an abandoned slab or 2 to sell. Okay. Toss this over here. What do we have here? We got creepy stormtrooper lady. Oh, wow. How cool is that, guys? Look at that. Could you imagine that grading Black Label? That'd be nuts. And, ooh, that's going to be numbered, huh? Out of 175. Cool. That's before he cuts off Mace Windu's hand, huh? That's great. All right. Okay. Congratulations, man. Okay, gets a little top loader, that one does. Let's slip the rest of this into the sleeve here. Thank you for that. Okay. Man, you got a nice dark right out of that. I'm still thinking about that live custom. That was cool. Oh, we got to put this in here as well, don't we? Yeah, that's a cool one, huh? So I'm doing my best not to just put poker cards in the live customs, because some of our best cards are these poker cards, man. We got, look at these guys. Those are great, man. They've been going up in price too. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. I mean, look at this, for $300. This used to go for nothing. You know, this used to be less than $100. So these poker cards have been going up. Over time, they've been getting more expensive. There's no more on the market to grade. Mr. Zach, he says 10 EB3s and 5 of the English OP6. 10 EB3. Got this. Okay. Do you want to keep the Darth Vader, my gift? You want to gift me the Darth Vader? We are? Let's see. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Let's see. I'll put you on a giveaway. Since you gifted it to me, I'll give you a gift. All right, so a little Darth Vader there. All right. I'm not the Jedi that I'm supposed to be. I want more. How much for Phantasmal List? Are you talking about the Phantasmal Break? The Phantasmal Break already went off, and we're not hosting another one. I suppose we could, though. We are. What do you guys think? Another Phantasmal Break? Looking a little off-center. Yes. The current Phantasmal Break ended yesterday, and I don't know if you caught it, Mr. Edward. You pulled it. So, Edward, you have a box of Phantasmal Flames. You got very lucky. You had 5 spots in a 12-spot break, and you got very lucky, and it went to you. I was just thinking about how bad it would have sucked if you had missed. It would have hurt. Mister, who won the break? Yeah, you didn't know. Okay, so yeah, you're very lucky today. You happen to pull the break. He's going to be like, oh yeah. There it is. Edward Cornelio, 1 box of Phantasmal Flames. Pretty good. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Mr. Zach. 3 remaining. Slide that back in there. Okay. Oh, and let's get him on a giveaway, huh? So what's the current giveaway? We got this sexy thing. So you're going to be number 16, Jonas Gordon. I don't know if you noticed, Jonas, but we hit 100,000 subscribers. So we've been doing a big giveaway lately, guys. I'm calling my mama. Why am I scared to do a bunch in the heartbreak break? You should be scared, because every time you miss, it's a whopping $40. So if you buy 1 spot and it misses, so what? But if you buy 3 spots, you kind of lose $120 to a certain degree. Oh, I didn't restock the customs. I got to remember that. The customs need restocking. It is. All right. I suppose I could restock them live, couldn't I? Evo Sky is $75 a pack. Jesus Christ, dude. That's a lot of money. From 2021. It's only 4 years old. Man, I need a drink, dude. Okay, Zach, we're going to open this and then get your OP6s, okay? We got 1. We got 2. You deserve it, brother. Congratulations. Why, thank you. Here's this. Sorry, guys, I don't have this set up. I can see people typing in 100K. Let me set it up. Yeah, I did mention this was going to go off in the daytime stream last night, didn't I? So there's 4 spots left on this. So what you're looking at there is that's a Final Fantasy card. It's from an older set from 2018. Opus 5. So that was a while back. And he received a perfect 10. So that's a perfect 10 grade. So we've had that one for a little while. We are. So somebody's going to bring that home for free. It's kind of cool, huh? It's this girl here. Here's this hollow. And here is Uta. This is, Mr. This is my love speech. I want to thank you, everyone, for being part of this community. I always look forward to watching the videos, seeing everyone's comments. Oh, yeah. That's nice, man. It's nice when the breaks go the right way, huh? I've seen a lot of breaks over a long period of time. They're very treacherous, so you got lucky. I'm very happy for you, and you got to enjoy it. Okay, so that's for Mr. Zach, but he actually also needs OP6. Here you go, Zach. All right. The last couple nights, I've been obsessed with certain financial concepts. My brain can't stop thinking about them. Maybe I've got a certain brain that obsesses over that kind of stuff, you know. 5 English packs. Let's see. So, OP6. Let's see. Where are we storing this? SOP9. Ah, found him. All right, let's see. We got 2 OP6, and then I need a fresh box. How do you like that? Also, we got these 2 things going on right here. That is a bleach box topper and a bleach. No, that's Jujutsu Kaisen. Weird. They don't even go together. Cody, she be in surgery to relieve the pressure. Ooh, hate to hear that, man. I'm sure the doctor's got this. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. OP13 is here. It just arrived, and I didn't bring it in the room. OP13 English. All right, here we go. Mr. Zach, 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Very nice. What do you guys think? Should I put OP13 on the menu? Yeah, do it. Okay. Just want to know, how does it work for winning the pre-order? Do I have to pay for shipping for the sealed box? So the boxes probably arrive tomorrow. You could have me ship it to you sealed. That'll cost $15 to have it shipped sealed, okay? And or you can have it open on the table and see what the results are. That's what I want to do. I want to know what's in it. I want to see if you pull Charizard. There we go. We got a note. Where's my Charizard? Here's a hollow one. Oh. Do it. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. How does it work for winning the pre-order? I already read that. Here's one of these. Oh. Here's some of these. And here's some of these. All right. I pulled Gold Lucario from the last pre-order break. Nice. Oh, yeah. So he's saying that you should open it live so that everyone can see what you pulled out of there. Yeah, we love to see whole boxes get open. I mean, it's a fun thing. It's more fun than watching like 1 or 2 packs get open. But, I mean, you're technically allowed to keep it sealed. When you get into a box break, that's your right to leave it sealed. That's part of the reason why you might get into a box break, is for the option of a sealed box. Do you know, it's fresh product out of a fresh case. That's a very good time to open that box. You might actually pull Charizard. One of the best times to open it. Okay, Mr. Zach. Damn, all leader packs. There we go. Is that good? I don't know if that's good or if that's bad. Now, OP13, huh? Let's get into that. Baby. Oops. Dooby dooby doo, dooby dooby doo, dooby dooby doo, dooby dooby doo. So tell me about this Riftbound, by the way. People were talking about Riftbound in the stream last night. Does anyone know what the deal is with that? Excuse me. Mister, what do I open first, ETB or booster box of Phantasm? Booster box, always. Booster box. Let's see. Excuse me. Oh, my. Give me a minute. Okay, I have an idea of what we might be pricing this at. That's English, right? And it is probably going to be $9 a pack, it looks like. So this shall say, where's One Piece? Okay, so we had One Piece. I'm going to get rid of this clearance tag. OP9, OP10, OP11, OP13, Japanese PRB1. That says sold out. I'm going to remove PRB1. Okay, PRB1's off the menu. PRB2, English OP6, EB1, PRB1, OP19, English OP13. You know what? I said 9. What did I pay for it? I didn't look at that last figure. I look at 3 prices is what I look at. I look at competitor's price, the price I paid, and the price I could restock it at. So those 3 pieces of information are used. Divided by this number. Okay, so I actually paid slightly more. So the product has gone down in price. I am going to actually have it be $9.50. A little more, not very much more. It's going to be 9.5, okay, per pack on English OP13. That's what I was worried about. All right. And then let's see. So what is the price on this now? Of course it's cheaper. It's so annoying, dude. That's annoying as hell. So I'm going to dedicate a... wow, that's really expensive. How many boxes come in a case, actually? Wow. Why is it so damn expensive? English, I'm going to say this. English One Piece scares me. It always does. That's why I don't often buy it. We're going to see how this one performs. If this one performs pretty well, we're going to think more about English One Piece. So I will be watching the demand for English One Piece very carefully here and thinking about it, okay? I like One Piece. It is a very popular product, and so I'm very interested in learning it and becoming good at it. Oh, is this an open box of Pokemon Black? I didn't know I had this here. Put this down here. Okay. And now let me go get an actual box of One Piece OP13 English. Were you all alone? Is Karis here? Oh, she's in her bedroom. All right. We are. Very nice. Ba-doop. I went out there to get the box, and Alexis was out there, and I was like, it was really funny because Karis wasn't out there. It was just like this dark, quiet house, and Alexis comes out of nowhere. All right. Here it is. I felt kind of bad for her. There we go. Ooh. There's alternate mangas. I already read that. All right, so that's $9.50. Now we have Mr. Shahir. He says, one wive custom. Here goes, Mr. Shahir. Ba-doop. You got Green Goblin Nemesis. Okay. So I was thinking about maybe putting something better than just commons in the live customs. What do you think of that? Is that crazy? Those Final Fantasy cards look great. I know. I got to sell them now to make some of my money back. There we go. I have a question last week. I sent for shipping, but never got a tracking. I always gotten one. Okay. Let's see real fast. One thing to keep in mind, guys, it is Christmas, so the tracking these days, maybe they're not always scanning it, and also the shipping times definitely prolonged. Mr. What social class contributes the most to the stability of the American economy? The lower, middle, or 1%? I think it's kind of like asking the question, who's better, boys or girls? And it's like, I think it takes both. They're more like a team than they are a competition. A lot of people don't get that. Okay, let's see. Mr. Ivan, you got a package in progress. It was shipped on 11/04. It says in transit. It says it's in Tampa, Florida. Just letting you know. So there you have it. I think it's getting pretty close to you. Oh, no. I don't want to actually buy stamps. What the hell? Go back over here. All right, so you should be pretty good. It should be there quite soon. Okay, now we have an order film. Okay, that was ordered at 6. That appears to be the oldest one. That's a great question, though, you know. Here we go. If you had to ask me which truly contributes the most to society, the geniuses who actually invent brand new things. The geniuses. Because you can go look at a country that has nothing but a labor force, but no geniuses. Maybe this looks like a rural place in Africa or something, or a rural place in India. And they just have a working class that like farms. Life is terrible in those places. They've got nothing. They live in slums. They just live off of the land. It's not very good. And so they're like stuck in an agricultural economy where there's no opportunity, there's no technology, their quality of life is quite poor. So if you want to say it's the very bottom rung of just like hand laborers, I would doubt that. I think it's actually the inventors. Here's Edward. Ship it sealed. 151 English. All right, so we're going to say shipping on this. That's too bad, Mr. Edward, but we will still have plenty of other ones to open, guys. So you will have to open some other boxes. Please explain your Discord message like light a bulb in me. Oh, you're saying like our conversations in Discord are interesting. I think that's what you're saying there. Here we go. All right, and then 151 English. Miss Alexis is here. Alexis, I was telling them that you unfortunately have to like come in and the house is all like just creepy and quiet. We don't have kids. It's just Karis and me. So if Karis is chilling in her bedroom, you just have to like break into someone's quiet home almost. Okay, 151 English. Into TCC's ominous, creepy home. 150. That would be over here. All right. Appreciate you coming in. We really do. She's getting the shipping done, guys. That's very true. There we are. Yeah, our house is pretty quiet, man. We no doggies, pretty spread out. No neighbors. I mean, we do have neighbors, but they're not like crowded around us. Like we used to live in a condo at one point, and we had 4 neighbors sharing a wall with us. And then it's just me and her. And if she takes a nap after work or something, it's dead quiet in the house. I had a ZELLE order. Yes, sir. It's probably right after this one. This is a ZELLE order. Here's Slowpoke, Tangela, Flareon. Means ton another box to be open. What? It makes me feel like I have to be quiet too. You can be as loud as you want. We're not disturbed by anything like that, no. It's just the reality that there's not many of us here. That's all. Yeah, it's just 3 people in the home and we're all spread out. Post office is closed today. Yes, but the mail will be picked up tomorrow, I presume. Mister, you included those slabs with my missed coins, says Uncle Mike. I believe so. I mean, I mentioned on the label to get everything. So, but yes, your stuff was downstairs. I saw in the box that you had a bunch of stuff in the box. I guess I didn't like pull all your stuff out and put it to the side or anything, but I saw you had slabs there. So presumably it's all gone out. Kiosk self-service is always open. All right, so boom, Edward, let's get this in your bag. Mr. Edward, let's move this over here. Do you guys like this? Look at this. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a new break, the box topper break. Take a look at this bad boy. Okay, very nice. Okay, Edward Cornelio. Throwing this in here. I think our house is big enough we could literally get a roommate. What do you think, Alexis? Should we get a roommate? Here's Nicholas M. Magno. He says 3 EB3 packs. Mr. Nicholas. Oh, my. All right. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we could get like a grandma roommate or something. A grandma-aged roommate. And we could be like, can we pay you to clean the house? Hearing about the slabs makes me nervous that I missed some. I know. That's... You're feeling what I'm feeling. When somebody says, you got all my slabs, right? It's like, yes. Roommate, get a dog or something. Nah. I'm not getting a dog. We've already got a cat. Here's a hollow. Here's this SR. And here's... We'll open up the bottom portion of the house to Airbnb. We'll Airbnb the empty room and just meet strangers. It'll be fun. I think that would be fun until you have one bad experience. Then you'd be like, I'm never doing this again. Okay, there we go. Whoa, an AO slab. Boop. Nicholas. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas. Appreciate it. Okay. That's a Kevin bag. I don't think that was meant to be in there. Okay. Putting that in there. Shock my dog. I can't stop. Who is Hassan? There we go. What will you do to that AO slab? Potentially sell it. Break it, maybe. Turn it into a break. Let's check the website. I don't think we have any new website orders. Do we? Clicking on the website. No new website orders. All right. Now we have... now we have Mr. Pat Gibbs. On a real note, when I miss a slab, I do like a walk of shame. Oh, that's funny as hell. Let's get this moving. So let's go ahead and hit refresh. Here's Giovanni Torres. You do pretty good. Yeah, I think you do pretty good. This is number 17. Giovanni Torres. Number 18. Let's see. Mike Side. Whoa, Mike Side made it in, huh? Hey, number 19. We got Asmer. So there's one more spot in here. We'll hit it out at the end of the stream. And what I'm going to do now is reset the people in the queue. So you do have to type 100K into the message bar again. All right. The real problem with having a roommate is you get to see who they really are after 6 months, and you have no idea if you're bringing in some raging sardine scavenger. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I think with all the value in the home, it would be very hard to have some kind of roommate. Here's Gundlander. We should have had a roommate maybe like last year or 2 years ago. Here we are. Ash Prism. Kirsten and I are now getting ready to try and have a baby, and you know that's when you've already got a roommate. It's called children. But we spent all this time kind of being a lonely couple, and we could have had some friends or maybe somebody even renting one of the rooms. You know, there's a financial incentive for that too. You make a little money on the room, especially if you find somebody you like. All right, what we got here? We got Tanuki suit. So this was graded a long time ago. Where'd my here it is, my brush. This was graded a long time ago. You can tell because it's in the 5s, cert-wise. Any one-piece breaks up. We could host a new one-piece break, yeah. We have that. There we go. Look at that. So we don't have the same technology as like PSA. What's going on here? This card is in a sleeve that sort of holds it in place, but it can wiggle around a little bit. So you kind of have to wiggle it yourself. Kids equal broke roommates. Yeah, it's a little bit true, isn't it? Now, wait a second. I didn't want it like this. What is this? I don't want this here. Oh, my God. We just do not have enough room on this table. This is nuts, man. At least 3 or 4. Ooh, babies, they're so mean. Or 6 or 7. We are. Yeah, well, I'm going to have a trick for that, Miss Alexis. I'm just going to, like, hire a maid or something to raise the babies. I'm going to be like, oh, the baby's crying. Where's the maid? We go, you ready? That'll be the reason I work so hard. I'll work really, really hard so that I don't have to be around crying babies. Okay. This can say 30. What do you think maids get paid? Like 50, 60,000 a year? I need my drink, man. I want my drink. Okay. Mr. and the maid. Oh, yeah. Me and the 50-year-old maid. This is really, really sexy. Okay. There's a nice Tanuki suit, Mario. And here is a beautiful Lost Thunder Suicune. Got a 9, huh? Yeah. Guess that's a 9. Let's go ahead and put this in a sleeve. Before it's a job offer, I politely decline. We might not be here by then. We might be moving to Tennessee, but we don't know yet. We're thinking about taking a flight to Nevada and to Tennessee to see what those places are like. See if we actually like them or if we find them like, gross. Here we are, Suicune. Here's PSA 9, Suicune, Lost Thunder. I got a job offer for you, Miss Alexis. I know you want to sit down and do some card grading for several hours. Get us some tag submissions ready to go. I got stacks of cards. Cards as far as the eye can see. See, this guy's actually quite affordable. He's about $30. It's pretty good for a 2018 card. Okay. Let's address the elephant. You're blessed with the beautiful, happy baby. Are you going to force this hobby onto them so they can learn? Oh, you're just going to let them choose. Oh, I don't know. Here we are. You know, if I have a kid and they're not interested in Pokemon cards, I'm not going to make them do Pokemon cards, so that doesn't make any sense. There we go. Wait until the government opens back up. It's TSA workers walked out. They walked out of going back to their work. What are you saying? There we go. We got a little Crobat here, guys. That actually looks pretty cool. Back from Shiny Star, huh? That's neat. PSA 10, Shiny Star. 320. Blaze it. Mister, will you be getting any more Topps Chrome Metazoo? If I did, the price would actually have to be appropriate. So the price of Topps Chrome would actually be closer to $3. What we were doing there was we were liquidating those on clearance. So the reason they were on clearance is because when they were at a price point where you could actually make some money on them, no one was buying them. So again, it's possible, but I don't really know if I want to put myself back into that inventory because it just wasn't this inventory that people were buying. Of course, they bought it when it was a product that I was losing money on. That makes sense. But if I can't sell it when it's actually making me money, well, then probably not. I'm on unemployment, so I wouldn't know government shut down in lots of airports. Don't even have air control dispatchers coming in. Mister, when's the rapture? Oh, 3i Atlas. The alien people. The rapture. Let's take a quick look over this. Giovanni's Machamp. Yeah, he's a 9. He is most definitely a 9. Alexa, stream when? Here we are. Here's Giovanni's Machamp. Okay. Very nice. Bazoinks. Machamp. PSA 9. Jim Machamp. I believe they're supposed to get back pay, but the admin was floating not doing so. Nah, I didn't hear that at all. I didn't hear that at all. I didn't hear that Trump was talking about how the people who stayed and worked for the airport should get actually a bonus. That's what he was saying. He's saying they should be paid extra. There you go. He didn't say any. I didn't hear anyone say that they shouldn't be paid. Maybe when I don't have to fix my car every 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Alexis. I tell you what, we'll make a deal. We'll get you an employee vehicle, and it can be like a hot rod, but you have to use it to come do grading all day. Yeah. Okay. Get a bonus. Wheel bearing issues to fix tonight when I go home. When are you going to open up Alexis's car repair? Alexa, I don't know if you guys knew this. Alexis secretly wishes she was a car mechanic. She doesn't like to admit that, but she pretty much wishes she was. I'm getting a new car in January. Let's put this into Beatrice's bag now. Get a motorcycle, Alexis. What? Alexis on a motorcycle. All right, let's see. I declined the offer of driving the car. Sounds like I have to go the speed limit. Well, you should go the speed limit. All right, Alexis, we're not trying to get you in trouble over here. My name's Alexis. I love going the speed limit and following the laws. They definitely floated the idea. It won't happen as there's a law in place, but laws haven't stopped anything so far. Nah, I highly, highly, highly doubt any Republican wants to actually not pay people for showing up for work and doing their job. I mean, literally, Trump said in his tweet that he wants to extra pay the guys who showed up to their job. So I don't know who's saying that, but not a skilled politician if anyone's saying that at all. Here's, let's see. So this was $100, huh? Ruby Beldum. Okay, I'll put this guy up here. Okay, and oh, this is a nice one. The Ash holding the Voltorb. That's nice. Let's get a little refresh going on here. You guys like all these slabs? We got a lot of slabs, man. Alexis, the Speed Demon. Here's a little Torterra. Here's a little Haunter. That is a consignment slab. Here we have a nice Melodic, which I think I was saving for a break, wasn't I? I was a little nervous you guys wouldn't want that break. Here's a little, oh, look at this, a little My Little Pony. And here is a $350 Pokemon Topps card. I'm going to put that to the side. I do speed limit. That's right. There you go. We've got Adventure Time, the Penguin. Very nice. So it's 6:22, and I think I've caught up with the orders to some degree. This gives me a chance to kind of refocus on working on the slabs. We have some slab work to do. So let's get started. We've got this Black Label Garchomp, huh? We do not get a chance for Black Label cards very often. Look at that. That's cool. What do you guys think of that? Would you jump into a Black Label break? I speed real good. Sometimes I feel a little dangerous and go one over the limit. What? Police! Here's BGS 10. Garchomp. Just gonna say that real fast, and we're gonna get by highest price real fast. Do you ever go 67 miles an hour? Let's see. I have nothing to base this off of. Let me go with sold. I have nothing to base this off of. Yeah, I don't know what to sell it at. Let's try Pokemon 25th. All right, let's try that. Okay, here's some ideas. So the cheapest 25th anniversary card is the promo Mew. They want $1,300. Oh, that's Chinese Umbreon. That's so interesting. Wow, there's a demand for these Black Label cards, huh? Let me check sold. Guys, I literally drive a Toyota Avalon. I'm going nowhere quick. Let's see. Oh, wow. Classic Zard sold for $6,000. That's crazy, man. So we got to double our efforts on trying to get Black Labels. Black Labels are truly, truly valuable. So I don't have anything to really compare this to. In terms of 25th anniversary cards, there's just the Mew, and they want 1,200 for him. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, no, there's the Zekroms up here, too. Okay, I found the Zekroms, and they want 2,300 for that. So the question becomes, how badly desirable is the Level X CASHAPP? I have no clue, man. Yeah, it's hard to price this. I guess I'll put up a price. I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll actually just start it with a high price and see where it goes. Leave it alone. I don't know how badly I need to sell this. I mean, I could literally just hold on to it and work on my own Black Label collection. Every car is a race car, if you believe. Here we go. Guess it needs a big sticker, doesn't it? Do we just do the little stickers even for the expensive cards? Mr. Will you be getting any more Topps Chrome Menzu? I like opening it. The odds of that are quite low. It is? No, I don't think I'll be getting any more of that. It was a slow-selling product. Now, it sped up. The product sold much faster once people could get it for $2, which is good. But that meant I was slowly losing money on it. Let me see how much I originally paid for it. I know what the restock price would be. Give me a minute here. I'm gonna look at my price that I paid for it. Yep, so I was literally losing money on those sales. I lost about $30 selling you those boxes. I was selling it below what I paid for it. So you're very excited for it. You enjoy opening it because the price is at a lose money price. The price on them will need to be about $3 per pack for them to be viable. Where should I send this credit? How's the brick? I believe, Mr. You'll be getting more Topps Chrome Menzu. I really don't like how chunky Beckett slabs are. Well, you'll like a black label. You'll change your mind real quick if you had black labels. The real problem with the Beckett cards is the 9.5 is not desirable. That's the real problem. The 9.5s are no fun. Okay, and now we have this 9.5 Rebellion Crash, huh? I like this song. I don't know why. It's so catchy. How do I check for store credit? Mark V. Valerian. Let's see. You're saying you have store credit, huh? It is. Ta-da! How did you get that? You sold something, didn't you? Okay. So how about this melodic? Very good. And this is a very nice card to have in a pristine. Rebellion Crash Melodic. I bought your Mew and Mewtwo Mark. Oh, yeah. That's what it was, wasn't it? Thank you for reminding me. Oh, I can't find a price for this. Oh, on the good side of things, I own property. What? How exciting is that, Miss Alexis? Let's try this again. Okay, so here's this guy. There are none of these for sale, graded, that is. And we're going to go ahead and put a simple price on this of $25. It got a 9.5, which is not what we were wanting, but that's okay. We're offering it at a very decent price. Here is this Gengar as well. He got a 9, unfortunately. Okay. Very good. So here's Gengar. Ooh, Gengar. We're going to pop this in over here and say that he costs maybe like 20 bucks. All right. Got a cute little Gengar here. Pricing up some new slabs. Who doesn't like that? That's the best part of the stream. Here's Galarian Moltres. Picking up the 9.5. All right, and we're just going to crack this and send this off to another company. Okay. Okay. There we go. We're going to make it Alexis's job to crack 9.5s. You up for that job, Miss Alexis? Just crack 9.5s all day? This will be reprocessed. Probably by tag grading, I'm thinking. Snipping this. Ugh. There it goes. Slab cracking speed run. That'd be fun to host, wouldn't it? How'd this get a 9.5 anyways? I don't know, man. They decided this was a 9.5. That's nuts. Off the tag it goes. We need some tag slabs to grade. Okay. We're better off sending this off the tag than we are trying to sell it as a 9.5. Here is a pristine on our melodic. How nice is that? Isn't that nice? Okay, now we're talking. We got a nice pristine going on here, guys. Scan it. So, this card shall be $60. That's right. Pristines go for premium. Let's see. Start selling some tacos on your land. Very good. Let's go ahead and rotate. We've got, okay, so we could actually break this card, but it'd only be like 3 spots. Here's Xenos. Here's Charizard. I tell you what. Let's get this together. We'll get this together. And we'll get this together right here, right? Do you have any Disney cards graded? Do I have any Disney cards graded? Yeah, actually, we have some Disney cards, yeah. We have a mix of Disney Cardost Anniversary 100 and 1935 Mickey Mouse Bubblegum cards. So we have a combination of sets. Gotta zoom in here. Get a nice little zoom going. Okay. These are all going in the 9s or lower box. 9s or lower. A lot of land orders around where I live get food vendors to sell on their land. Oh, that's an interesting thought. I see what you're saying. Sort of like rent their land out for something productive. Ooh, that's a nice Vulpix. That's a pricey card. Okay. Oh, man, we got some freaking expensive as hell cards, man. Okay, so now we got these 3 right here. Let's take a picture of these expensive slabs together and post that to the expensive slab box. Okay. Boom. Good. Take a picture. What time is it? 6:33. Welcome to the TCC ASMR stream. Hello, everybody. Let's open some Pokemon cards together. That's a consignment. We've got this Fox, expensive Pikachu, surprised Pikachu. Good. We got, that's really nice. How did that one not sell? I'll give you guys the last chance to buy this one, and then this is going into the Poke Shuffles. That's top quality right there. The Xenos, huh? What to do with cards like Xenos? Might have to give him away or something. Same with this Magic, kind of cool, but I don't know if anyone wants it. Here's Dark Muck. Honestly, the other thing to do with them is to just post them to eBay. Here's a 9. That's a 10. That's a 9. All right. Off to the 9s channel. How come the Mew is a 9? It just is. PSA says it's a 9, and therefore it's a 9. There's something wrong with it, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. There's a 9. That's just the way it works. Okay, under 9s and lower. We have a new slab channel in Discord. It's called 9s and Lower. And you guys can find some cool stuff in there. And they are, in fact, 9s and lower. I'm going to make like a mystery slab pack. We certainly have enough slabs to do that, but I kind of already have that in place. It's called the Pokey Shuffles and the Live Customs and not the breaks. The breaks, you know what you're getting in the breaks. But that's also why they're so popular, because there's no tricks. You know exactly what you're getting. People appreciate that. That's an 8. That's a 10. And here is a 9. Here is a 10. All right, cool. So we can take a big picture of this pile. Look at that, 130. Let's get this trading places with this guy. This has no price tag on it. That's interesting. Ooh, that's a 9.5. That could go in. I keep getting an ad for Easy Cater. YouTube knows I'm fat. We are. I'm back to working on my diet, Mr. A. Perez. How about you, man? There we go. Halloween is over, and so now it's time to eat a little less, huh? Tanuki Mara, so I don't get any more fat than I already am. Okay, Tanuki. Here's Gengar. Ooh. Here's Victini. Ooh. Here's Ho-Oh. Ooh, with an H. And here is Hello Kitty. Meow. Hello Kitty just going to go in the H box. I'm a cop, Giovanni's Meowth Mister. You're buying the Giovanni's Meowth. Is that what you're saying? Should I put it to the side for you? Wait, did I just put it into here? I didn't just do that now, did I? I had to take 2 weeks off because of the tattoo I got, and I fell off again. There it is. You had to stop dieting because of a tattoo? I kind of stopped. I stopped eating really strictly when Karis had her little surgery, and I just started buying us yummy things for a little while. Then, you know, Halloween came around, and we decided to just have some fun. Oh, yeah, look, Mr. Rockstar Mahi. There we go. Why not crack that Mew and get a 10? Which Mew? Also, this too, property of Mark J. Valerian. That was really funny, huh, with those guys last night? Wow, you can really work on the slabs super fast when you have the whole table. So much easier. I'm a fan, but only because I got a Mr. Hinky cooking in the oven going for a 2-pounder. Never heard of a tattoo that prevents a diet. The gym will do it. I stopped going to the gym, and then I got lazy and made food. Oops. All right. Clicking on that. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's tough, man. It's definitely not easy to stick to like a healthy diet and exercise. So much easier to just lay around, but it does feel good when you're like, you know, not gaining weight, when you're losing weight. That's a nice feeling, you know. Keeps you motivated. All right, here's Celebi and a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Weird. Okay, I got a tattoo on my forearm on Halloween. I didn't work to feed my mouth. Haha. I was doing really good, too. Here's the Blue Eyes White Dragon. What? They have a term called yo-yo dieting because people who lose weight for a little while will often break down and go back to eating again. So it's very interesting. It's like this thing you have to fight all the time, I guess. You know, we are. That's why those GLP-1s are so powerful, huh? Those weight loss drugs. I'm tempted to try one, you know. My doctor told me I could try one earlier. She said that like almost a year ago, actually. Like a year ago, she says, if you want to try it, I'll let you try it. I was like, all right, well, let me try to lose weight a normal way. All right, so this is from Maximum Gold, it says. Maximum Gold. Is this it? This appears to be it. Yes. Yes, it is. Worth about 75. All right. I died to gain weight, says Dennis. Like Ozempic? Yeah, I think Ozempic. 6, 7. I diet not to die. Trick-or-treating with the toddler's nice. I find a candy that I think she can't eat because it's a choking hazard and I get to have it. We are. In my family, we had like a group of 8 kids at some point trick-or-treating, right? Kind of at the peak. Because not the smallest toddlers didn't go, right? And even though being in a big family was generally bad, moments like that were pretty insane. Because you would have like a group of 8 people, all from the same family, trick-or-treating at the same time. We'd all come home with a couple pounds of candy each and make like a candy mountain in the middle of the room. It was really insane. And we were fast about it, man. We'd get out there and make tons of candies. You could repackage our candy and sell it. It was so much. I mean, you could probably make some money on the sheer volume of candy 8 motivated children bring in. Go. A little Celebi for 20 bucks. We got a little Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's a pretty cool card for 67 bucks. Sent for the Blue Eyes, says Mark. Okay, that's over here now. All right, let's see. Here's an order. Luke, oops, what the hell? We gotta like refresh. That's diabetes meds. Let's click on this. So that's Luke Glory 2 Rick and Morty Series 1 packs and 45 a slab away. Ah, geez, Rick. Let's see. Slab away. And this was Luke Glory slab away. $45. So this goes from $235 to $190. Boop. Okay. And then 2 Rick and Morty's Series 1. Cool. I love opening these. So, the question is, where are they? Here's Series 2. Ah, here's Series 1. Nice. Karis and I recently, we're rewatching all the Rick and Mortys. They're very fun, man. Very creative. My kid would walk up and eat candy. If they were holding a piece still, she would stare at them until they awkwardly gave it to her. You are. Start snipping this. I had some good Halloween memories. You know, I remember one Halloween year, we took, the full party of kids pretty deep throughout the neighborhood and went to all the houses. But then after a while, you drop them off at home because they're getting tired. Kids, when they're smaller, they don't have the energy. And they just want to hang out. It's warm inside. They got candy enough. And then I have 2 older sisters. Me and my 2 older sisters, we got on bicycles. And then things got real serious. We started mapping out the areas that hadn't been hit yet. And we were racing like in the pitch black night in the cold. Ooh, that's like a tattoo or something. Ooh. We're racing in the pitch black night as a little group to get to houses we hadn't been to yet. And it was, it was like it's one of those surreal memories. You guys ever have surreal memories? I don't know how to create those moments in life. They're really hard to create, but they stick with you because they're so weird, Racing in the middle of the night to a place you don't know just to go get some candy. You have to ride your bike really fast. You go, and there's people walking around. There's lights everywhere. There's cars everywhere. And just seeing things you've never seen before. There it is. Yeah. Feels like you could get lost like that. There were no cell phones, by the way. So there were no cell phones. We're all used to that now. You whip out your cell phone. Where am I? How do I get back home? It was the, maybe like early 2000s. Nobody had that yet. There were no GPSs. So we were just, okay, we came this way, then that way. You know what I mean? It's pitch black, and we're trying to memorize the way we came into the neighborhoods and going real far away from home. Oh, you got Jessica. Here we are. She's a great character. Oh, and you got Birdman and Tammy. Female attraction. All right. When is the next shipping date? Ooh, I just blinded myself. What the hell? That like gave me a headache. I had to stop there for a second. All right. The next shipping day. Well, it's actually right now, and the shipping day after that would be Friday. You are? I tried candy corn once, but I didn't like it. Oh, you're lying. What are you talking about? If I gave you candy corn right now, you'd be like, ooh, candy corn. Everyone claims they don't like candy corn, but then a whole bunch of candy corn goes missing. Here's value. Nice. This was when Jerry had his coin collection, and everyone was, he was trying to convince himself that it was a worthwhile purchase, right? It's such a great show. All right. Very nice. I don't even like candy corn. Proceeds to eat all the candy corn. There we go. Okay, so a couple cool cards in there. Very cool, Mr. Luke. Did you guys know we had this? That's Rick and Morty. We've got season 1 and season 2. You can open those up. And if you're lucky, you pull a major hit and we record it. Stuff like signature cards or sketches. You can actually pull really nice sketch cards out of here. Can we add insurance to our shipping? It is possible to add insurance to the shipping if you'd like. Here it is. All right. Here's a metal. Oh, yeah, the metal break. Did you guys catch this? So this is still running. It's a $40 break, 1 in 7 odds. Pretty good. Look, they got little R2-D2s on them. Yeah, I noticed that. It's not easy to see that when you're watching the show, but with the card in front of your face, you can see it really easy. Oh, yeah, Jolteon. I wonder if this has gone up in price. We're in November now. Set that to the side for a little bit. Ooh, nice. We got Kadabra, Torakaruta. I like that one. Look, he's in bed. He wakes up, and all his spoons are bent. He must have bent them in his sleep. Creative. We have an order. Ivan Rodriguez, the White Dragon. Ivan Rodriguez gets the White Dragon. Here it is, Mr. Ivan. All right. I apologize to anyone else who sent for it. There he goes. The next order is for Mark J. Use my credit to buy the dragon. Ah, so that's nice because now I don't have to refund you anything. I'm sorry. Ivan snatched it, dude. That guy straight up snatched it. And then here is an order for the Giovanni's Meowth. Very good choice. Yeah. Can't believe it's only 65. It's such a cute card. Okay, good. Okay. I didn't know you can grade the McDonald's gold-plated cards. McDonald's? That's Burger King for you, sir. I think that dragon's going to be allowed into Agartha. What do you guys think? I should have gotten my iPad to be faster. So what's up with this guy? This guy got like a 5, huh? How do you get a 5? Guess he got like a 5. I don't know. Oh, I remember. I saved this guy to be a giveaway on a non-special day, like a normal day. Okay. Here's our 25th anniversary Dark Gyarados. Gyat. My bad. Bugger King. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. You meant Bugger King. Nobody talks poo-poo on my Bugger King. I don't eat Burger King. I just think it's funny. Okay. How much would shipping be if we had like $5,000 insurance? So I would bet that costs around $80 if it's even allowed. I don't know if it goes up that high. You would need, so there's a couple of things here. First of all, you would need to pay for a different standard of shipping. It would need to be like priority or express. So they don't do insurance that high on standard shipping. So we would need to get you priority shipping, at least. And then I don't know what the upper limit for priority shipping is. Actually, let me just look it up, I think. How much insurance can I buy on priority mail shipping? There's a limit. Okay, right here. You can buy insurance for priority mail up to $5,000. There you go. So $5,000 is the limit. So you should be able to get... What I would do, I don't know if I'd go as high as $5,000, but I would probably ask for like $4,000 maybe. You know, because it's pretty rare for anything to happen to an actual package. It's pretty rare. and you know, you can just save money not spending that much on insurance. Now, that's just my opinion on it. That doesn't mean that I should make the decision for you, okay? So think for yourself on it. But that's, you know, I've seen a lot of insured items arrive normal, and I've seen a lot of uninsured items arrive normal. It's very rare for anything to go wrong, but I suppose it does happen on a very rare occasion. But you obviously care a lot about the card, so you don't want to see it disappear into the mail system. Can you get me the price for that shipping so I can send it? Okay, so you would like shipping that includes $5,000 of insurance. So give me a second. Okay, Mr. Steven. We're setting it as Steven, okay? We're going to correct the weight on it. Okay, and now we're going to cancel that. We're going to, wait, can we, yeah, we're going to go ahead and choose insure for 5,000. Let's see. What if I do 4,500? Is that better? Let's do the 4,000. Okay, let's do 4,000. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. You know, because even if you sold it on eBay for a full 4,500, you know, eBay keeps like 13% of that. So the reality is you'd get around 4,000. So the post office paying out 4,000 would be very easy. All right, and so now if you wait for about 10 minutes, we'll find out what it costs. We are currently verifying that we have up-to-date rates. So our software is very crappy now. They did an update for it, and it makes it take like 10 minutes for it to calculate the price of postage. So get comfortable. Okay, tag grading. 6, where are you? Your 7 is here. Here we are. Very nice. What do we have next? We got this Steelix, and he is a 9.5 Steelix. Tossing this. There we go. So the total cost of the insurance is a whopping $70. So there's $70 for the insurance. The priority mail shipping is $18. So you're talking about 70 and 18, which is 88. And then finally, there will be a small fee for having us handle it, which is about $5. So what does that come out to be? Like $93? Like 93. There we go. All right. Okay. Oh, we don't do that part. I could just double box it and send it out to you guys. I guess that's a bit scary. But, you know, if you want to save a lot of money on the shipping, here are some other tricks. So some other tricks, we're usually not worried of losing a larger box. So we can use a medium priority mailbox and double box it, and then just include like must get signature. We were going to put that on it either way, but we can include signature and ship it medium priority mail. That will save you some money compared to insuring it. Now, if you do go through with the insurance, it's just really expensive, that's all. But you definitely are getting your item back. So it's up to you on deciding on how you feel about the importance of insurance. That's up to you. There we go. I don't know. I don't want to like advise you. I don't want to give you like advice in the extremely rare chance it disappears during shipping. But I can tell you it's extremely rare. Like, let me close my eyes and try to imagine how many times a package has not arrived to somebody. Okay, we did have an instance, actually, a very recent instance, and it was with this guy, Jonas. But this was unique. This was an international shipment, and what they appeared to have done, it went to the international hub, where they create a new label for it, and they seem to have swapped the labels. So that was specifically an international issue. You're not international, so that would not happen to you. It is. Yes, we've always gotten ours from you. Yeah, and so we've shipped a ton, and I'm trying to think of one other than Jonas. Let's see. So there's Jonas. Long time ago, we had a guy claim that he never received it, but it said delivered on his porch. And so he said he thinks he got porch pirated. That was a long time ago. You weren't even here when that happened. This happened like 4 years ago. Oh, a super long time. Actually, it's funny. I remember this now. A super long time ago, I shipped a box to CS-Man when he was young, and he showed me that the package had gotten damaged. And I ended up replacing a couple cards for him all the way back then. It was like 5 years ago. So that was one. That was also an international shipment. So that's kind of interesting to think about. Let me think. Another issue we had one time, it was also international. So I'm thinking of all the shipping problems we ever had. We had a problem where, okay. We actually had one where we sent one to you guys, but it was Steve Gonzalez. So that was a wrong label issue, but that wasn't USPS's fault. That was a miscommunication issue. Because there really was a Steve Gonzalez in my actual address list. Funny enough. Let's see. So that was one. And then I'm trying to think of all the shipping issues we've ever had. See, we just don't get that many. I can't really think of too many. I can't think of many where the package appears to have just been stolen and or like lost by USPS. That's pretty rare. So you can still put all the insurance you want on it, though. So I leave that up to you. The one that was on us, not you guys, it was such a small thing. You said Steve Gonzalez, and so I went to my shipping software and typed in Steve Gonzalez, and there it was. It existed. And I stupidly did not consider that it could have been a different Steve, because Steve's a common name. All right, let's see. Shining Steelix. This is Radiant Steelix. Okay, let's see. Pretty good price on him. Beckett 9.5 for just $46. Wow. That's crazy cheap. 9.5s. They're killing me, Smalls. Okay, what else we got? Let me check with Steven on the shipping. Yeah, you guys can make a decision on the insurance. You also have the option to do maybe insure half of it. So it's about how much you want to risk. You can risk it all and just have me ship it. I've shipped a lot of stuff that has cost around $4,000 in total, and we just don't insure it. It just goes out on its own. Your one card might be worth $4,000, but sometimes people order $4,000 worth of cards, and we just ship it. And it generally makes it. But there is one trick we might add. So priority mail is a good idea. It's like 3-day shipping. It's pretty good. And then signature confirmation. So he won't deliver it unless you sign for it. In fact, 4,000 sounds a lot to you guys, but I receive product in the mail all the time, like cases. I mean, these cases of Phantasmal Flames are easily worth more than 4,000, and they're just going to get delivered like it's junk mail. That's how they deliver it to me. They deliver it to me like it's, like they're delivering boxes full of bricks or something, which sort of it is. It's a brick of cardboard, but they don't care. On a rare occasion, they will have me sign for it, and that's about it. They don't even do priority mail. They just ship it like it's junk. And so it's funny how that is with Pokemon cards, because your brain's like, oh my gosh, if I lost this thing, I really love it. If I lost this thing, I'm going to break down. It's going to be the worst thing that ever happened to me. $4,000 gone. And it's funny, I'm over here easily receiving like $10,000 in inventory, and they just ship it like it's garbage to me. They don't do any of that crap. No insurance. They just ship it ground, just arrives in a brown box. It's all beat up. They don't care. So it's kind of funny. It sort of warps your perception of what should be insured. But, if you feel like you want a 100% guarantee, don't lose the value of it, insurance is an option. You can definitely do that. Here's some other concepts too. How about no insurance, but you do express shipping? That's another possibility. But then again, I think the express shipping is going to be like $60. So express shipping is 1-day shipping, and it's pretty expensive. I think when you receive slabs back from like PSA and BGS and tag grading, they usually have insured return shipping, and yeah, you usually pay like $80 for the return shipping. It's usually expensive. Is PSA grading those gold cards again? I actually don't know. If they're grading them again. I was told they weren't going to grade this Charizard anymore, but here he is. So Gold-plated Charizard. Send for the priority mail with $4,500 in insurance and signature, please. And will that include all of our cards? Yeah, we can put it all together. I don't mind. But you'll need to send me, what did I say? $93. Okay, so you guys do a $93 payment, and then I'll do the full insurance for you guys. Actually, since you've already told me you want it, I'm just going to go ahead and print this while it's all queued up. Give me a second here. Yep. How did you send it? Law, card saver. Let's see. Yeah, just a card saver. Yeah, just a card saver for sure. So I'm going to allow this to... Oh, it was already ready to go. Okay, cool. So there it goes. I just pulled out $87 on this label, and you'll pay me a total of $93. Does it say it on the label? Oh, so nice. It doesn't say it on the label. That's so much nicer. You know, they say it on the label when it's international. They actually state the value on the outside of the label, and I think that that's insanely ridiculous. Like, now they know what to steal. You know what I mean? If somebody was going to steal something, yeah, steal the one with the label that says 4,500 on the outside. Okay, so we got this for you here. We got 2 bags for you guys. And, of course, we're going to include that super expensive black label Reshiram. Okay. Okay, so that's ready to go. And you sent for shipping? Perfect. Okay. Very nice. Let me hit refresh here. And, oh, right, we're going to look at 9.5 high-class deck Gengar. Gengar, high class. Should have another slab or 2 as well. Have no fear, we'll get them all together. I don't know what to charge for this. Maybe like... So I know he goes for like $65 as a 10. We're going to ask for 40 maybe. Okay. All right, we have a little order by Mr. Mark, and we just hit 7 p.m., guys. That's the wrap-up time period. So there's the order for the shipping. Thank you so much. And now we've got Mr. Mark. He says, using the rest of my store credit for 7 packs of Pokemon Japanese Inferno X. You got it. 1, 2. Oh, no, I need a new box. Let me go get a fresh box of Inferno X. I'll be back. All right, here we are. You could use FedEx. They allow up to $100,000 on shipping. Sure. Not against FedEx or anything. Just happen to be using USPS. We've been using them a long time. They do a good job for the most part. Other than being slow and not scanning our labels because they're insane. They don't scan our labels. How crazy is that? It occurs when they pick the item up. They don't bother scanning it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I get messages, hey, did you really ship my item? It's like, I sure did. Wait. All we're doing is this. We're just going to remove them all from... We stopped doing that old thing where we stored the boxes on the shelf. Now we store them in a bag. All right. Miss Alexis, you have a nice day, Miss Alexis. Okay, there we go. If we didn't have Alexis, guys, I'd have to do like an hour to 2 hours of extra work per day, or maybe every other day. She's a time saver, man. It's really nice. There you go. A Michigan postal worker was found stuck in machine. They think he'd been there all weekend. Oh, no. Like dead, or... I assume you mean dead. That's awful. Do you only do auctions on eBay, says Zach? Zach! eBay has suspended my eBay account because I have to upload like a tax document to them. It's not a tax document. It's like a change of address tax document. And I'm working with the state of Missouri to get that document because I didn't have it. And so until I have it, I think I can't use my eBay account. When the eBay account opens back up, you'll see I have a ton of slabs for sale, a ton of them. There. Okay, let's see. We got Amber Palm. Although it'd be interesting if we only did auctions. Wouldn't that be an interesting YouTube channel? Not YouTube, eBay channel. We're going to be doing probably some more auctions these days because I'm probably going to get some cards like graded as fast as possible with tag. Now that we get like express level grading with tag almost. Like maybe I should buy an extra case of the Phantasmal Flames and open that whole case for myself and just send the whole thing out to tag. And then it'll come back super fast and we just get it upgraded. Not upgraded, we get it all listed up onto eBay. It'd be nice if we did that, and if we had like business cards that we could put out to tell people to join the live stream. I love that card you pulled there, the Piplup. I sent $100. Please tip Alexis. You're gonna tip Alexis $100, bro? There you are. Okay, we'll send this over here. All right, that's a pretty big tip. Shipping for Steven Gonzalez with $4,500 insurance. Christine says, hello, I have 2 bags. Can I get 3 junk packs and make them random? Yes, we were talking about that last time. Oh, or did you mean take like the extra money from the $100? Oh, okay, I got you. 1, 2. This was random. You're getting 2 Charizards. And 3. Oh, yeah. We are almost out of the junk packs now. We are running very low on junk packs. Here we have a couple of these. Wow, this one had a bunch of Pokemon in it, actually. Look at that. And this one's going to have a couple of these. A little cloud in there. That's not even junk. Okay. And a couple of these. Okay. Very nice, Miss Christine. Although you're not a miss. I want junk packs. Junk packs, they are made out of junk. That's what they're made out of. They're not made out of hits. They're made out of junk. Okay, let's see. You got double bags up here or something. Here it is. They're pretty bizarre. Yes, I'm on PayPal. Haha. Very nice. Thank you so much. I am on PayPal. Now, let's grab this. Mr. Shahir says, picking up the Melodic SIR for Slab Away. That would be down here. Okay. Melodic Illustration Rare. I better remove it from that channel. The Pricey Slabs channel. Okay, Melodic sold. Shahir. Good. Let's set you up in the Slab Away channel. You will be under the S's. So we're going to edit this. And we're going to place you right over here below 6. It's going to say November 25. Shahir. PSA 10. Melodic. Miltoic. 390. You sent in the standard $40, so $370 remains. People love the Slab Away system. It allows you to pay an item down over time without any interest and without any problems with your credit card or your financial score. So it's a great way to sort of choose a card you'd like to work on over time. And each week as you get paid, you can just send in a little toward that card. We don't even have like a bunch of weird rules like, every week it must be 60. We don't do anything like that. So there's no interest. It's just a simple $20 fee to reserve it for 6 months. It's awesome. It's one of the most popular things on this channel. So if you ever see a big card that you kind of aspire to, but you know you don't have the savings for it at the moment, You can use slab away, and then every time you get paid, you just chip away at it. And I think that's a great system, you know, because most people, when they're buying Pokemon cards, they don't have the natural sort of like urge to just save up a huge chunk of money to buy one big card. But Slabaway is great because it kind of goes more with human nature, where it's like you want to pay something off, but there's no interest. See, I'm not a credit card company. I'm not a bank. I don't do bank loans. So it's a really nice thing. We've been running that for, I think it's like 4 or 5 years, and it continues to be, I mean, I get so many people tell me it's their favorite thing on the channel. So if you ever see something in the Pricey Slabs channel you want, those are all pretty good for Slabaway. All right, guys. Well, I think we are done. Let me just see. We got a little order here, Arturo Perez. I think he's going to order shipping. Give me 3 junk packs, he says. It looks like shipping because it's $9, but it's 3 junk packs. You got 1, 2, and 3. Your junk packs look a little different. Let's see what you got. This is Arturo Perez. These are junk packs. They're $3. I make these every now and then. Oh, you got, look at that. You got a Gyarados poker card, but he's not in great condition. That's why he's in the junk packs, okay? But he's still a Pokemon card, you know? Actually, he's a vintage Pokemon card. Now I want junk packs. I'm just doing this away while I wait for my stock options to pay out on January 1st. Then I'll be rich. Nice, dude. Yeah, stock market's way, way up. Here we are, Sandshrew. But it's all probably in a bubble, man. I feel like it's in a bubble personally. Here's an Iona. Yeah, the stock market and all that. The AI bubble. The government. Just the debt's sky high. We're fighting with all our trading partners. I don't know, dude. These days I'm feeling like cranky when it comes to the stock market and finance. Damn, dude, that is a good bonus card. Wow. I mean, it's in bad condition again, like the other one, but that is a true, highly desirable vintage card. I could have sold that for $10 easily by itself. Dang, dude. Hold up, Iona. That's a fake Iona card. So basically, a long time ago in China, I ordered like these cute Iona and the Marty cards thinking they would sell because I'd be like, well, these are just custom cards. And a couple of them did actually sell, yeah, when I first introduced them. And then they kind of fell off, and then I just kind of put them to the side. And so I didn't order anymore and thought it was a failed experiment. And now I'm just kind of giving them away in the junk packs. They're just kind of handed out. Back then, they were selling for about $10 each. And they were selling, but I did stop selling it. Oh, it's definitely a bubble, but through my company, I'm guaranteed to make 15% profit, so safe to park money in there. Nice, dude. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I like to hear people doing well, being successful. I'm all into that. I want to hear everybody figuring it all out and building wealth and investing and all that other good stuff. There we go. I got the OG Misty Custom. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Thirst Trap Misty card. Step, bro. Want to trade 2 gold Zards for the Lapras sticker or something else. All right, I'm hitting refresh. All right, guys, so 7:13. I'm all done. We had a great stream. That was a horizontal stream. I felt like we got some progress done on these BGS slabs, too. We sold a couple BGS slabs. What really stood out to me today? Oh, well, you know what? Let's give this card away, too. Last person in. Let's find out. It's going to be Mr. Shahir, in fact. And landing on number 9, that's Jack Woodworth. Mr. Jack pulls the whole slab. That's a pretty cool one. Jack Woodworth pulling the perfect 10. Jack Woodworth. Congratulations to Mr. Jack. We're going to update this now. This is coming along now. We're actually in the thick of things. Okay. Getting closer to halfway done with the 100,000 celebration, but we're not there. We've still got more to give away. And yeah, but we are running a little lower now, so that's cool. We're going to be back on tonight for the late night stream for Tuesday. I hope you guys will be there. Thank you for making the daytime stream special, guys. I'll see you tonight. See you later.